One of the things is the FDD tends to be slanted towards the franchisor, or franchise agreements are slanted towards the franchisor, which I agree with. They are, because they are protecting and building a system. So I do want to just kind of call that out because I love that you have experience from both perspectives. And really, these documents are put into place to clarify the roles of both the franchisee and the franchisor. And they are in place because we are talking about a systemized process that people are buying into. So I want to just throw that out there. I don't know if you have any comments around it, but yeah, good.
I think it's a great comment. And I think, well, first of all, I come from the philosophy of believing that it's like, it shouldn't be an us against them mentality.
Yes.
It does sometimes break down to that, and you shouldn't. But on the flip side, any attorney who's looking at an FDD should really have franchising experience, because if you go to just a real estate attorney or an M&A attorney or a divorce attorney or trust, they're not going to understand that when you really think about franchising. So I tell this when I would represent franchisees, it's a different kind of contract. You have to worry about. It's obviously a contract between you and the franchisor from the franchisee's perspective, but there's this third unspoken thing, which is the system itself. And as counterintuitive as this might sound, beware of a weak franchisor, because you're investing all this money, all this energy, all this effort into this business, and the franchisor's role is to protect the brand. And so those rules that you're worried about that are super strict against you, as long as they're written in a proper way, that's not necessarily bad for you. So it's not this zero-sum game where it's like, real estate, for instance. Look, real estate, negotiate every single clause, fight about everything, because at the end of the day, you write the check, the landlord's not helping you run your business, he's just giving you the footprint. Franchising is different. It's not a partnership. There's certainly you're the franchisee, they're the franchisor, but you actually want a strong franchisor. You think of really big brands. Those agreements are not negotiable, they're strong, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for the franchisee. They should be looking at, what's their franchisee satisfaction. There's a whole host of things that a franchisee that we can get into that should evaluate even outside of the FDD. So you got to think of that three-party relationship: franchisor, the franchisee, and the brand that's kind of sitting out there that you are investing in as a franchisee. So the strength of a franchise agreement isn't necessarily bad. It shouldn't be us against them.